What's going on, everyone? Okay, I might spoil some of this film, just so you know. Today we're talking about The Legend of Hell House. Um, yeah, so a cool haunted house film from the 70s, released uh, June 15th, 1973, by Academy Pictures. So, yeah, let's get into this. So, basically, The Legend of Hell House is pretty top of the line. Good horror film from the 70s, obviously. Sort of like the same vein as the Amityville Horror, with like a little bit of The Exorcist sort of like type stuff in it. So yeah, it stars Pamela Franklin and Rodney McDowall. It was produced by James H. Nicholson, written by Richard Matheson, and it was directed by John Hugh, who also did Escape from Witch Mountain, the original Escape from Witch Mountain, and Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry, and some other films. And it only made $2.5 million at the box office. It was a flop at the time, but now it's a cult classic. So it's my first time this is my first time watching this film, and starts off really slow. So basically, starts off in a church where it's medium and a priest and stuff have to go to this house that supposedly has spiritual problems, and they have to go investigate and figure out what's actually going on. So basically, they go to the house, and it's over the course of a month almost or something. But yeah, and yeah, so they get there, and there's some like spooky like poltergeist activity in the house. For the first half of the film, is them trying to like rationalize, like, okay, this is the poltergeist activity. Then there's like a cat gets killed, and then there's just gradually gets worse and worse, and then the medium starts sensing more and more, and then they basically try to settle the spirits down in a seance and to like cleanse the house, and they uncover some interesting things in the process of doing that. So, but overall, the film is pretty well done. Like I said, first half hour is pretty slow crawl. But once it picks up, it picks up. The special effects in this are phenomenal for its time. They even have some cool like spiritual mist sort of stuff go uh while they're talking to the spirits. You can see this like mist form and like over the table and make shapes and stuff. And then they have like the poltergeist scene where they're having dinner and all the plates got like pulled off the table. And then there's the spirits and demons and stuff are trying to attack the investigators, and they yeah, one girl gets like killed by a giant cross that falls down. The head of Jesus goes into her basically, and yeah, it's pretty interesting how they set it all up. I don't really want to go into too much detail because I think everyone should check this out. It's a good long lost little gem of cinema. So here it's I'm pretty sure it's made in Britain, and it was pretty well made for its time. And there's some odd like slower bits in there, a little bit of it's a little different because it's made in the 70s, so it's not like always in your face spooky stuff. It's more subtle for a while, and then they amp it up a little by little, just like in the Amityville Horror, the original one. uh but yeah, and then it has like one of those epic climax like spiritual of spirits and stuff, sort of like when they fought the demon in The Exorcist, how how big and rampant and quickly it escalated. It does that basically in this film, and it's cool seeing how why the spirits are there, because they realize they're doing things that they don't really have to do. Basically, spoiler alert. There's this guy architect of the house that they weren't sure about like his passing. Uh, Built it so his spirit can be stayed there in a safe place, and yeah, be contained in the basement and stuff. So basically, once they help him get to that point, then it's cleansed. And it basically, the big stuff, it builds up to like Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Eve it happens. So it's pretty neat seeing that. I think most people should check this out. It sounds a little weird describing it, and the trailer makes it look a little weird, which is linked down below, by the way. And but overall, I think a lot of people should check this out. It's actually pretty well done, and it was interesting, to say the least. So, if you get a chance, check out The Legend of Hell House, because I'm gonna rate this one a 4. I think it's up there with the original Amityville Horror and stuff. I think people just like sort of forgot about it and got swept under the rug a bit. So definitely check it out. Like I said, Joe's linked down below. My Instagram's always linked down there where I post clips on my stories. If you want to follow me of films I'm going to review in the future, if you want to follow me on there, there's some other weird shit on there. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to this channel for if you like hearing all my opinions on these movies and maybe hearing about movies you haven't heard of. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment down below if you've seen this. Let me know what you thought, and comment other horror films that you think I should review in the future. Comment those down below as well. And yeah, hopefully I don't live in a hell house because, well, that actually looks kind of fun. I kind of wish I did. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next review.